Millions of people in Spain and Iceland have witnessed a total solar eclipse, the rare spectacle that occurs when the moon moves between the sun and the earth and blocks the sun's light completely. These pictures show how the eclipse elapsed in Iceland. The sun gradually covered the moon until it reached totality, the point at which it's completely covered. The experience lasts only a couple of minutes and gives a rare view of the sun's corona or atmosphere. This was Spain's first total solar eclipse for more than a century. Greenland and a small corner of Portugal also fell in the path of totality. Well, Matthew Capucci is chief meteorologist at MyRadar. He joins us from northern Spain. How was the total eclipse there, Matthew? Did it live up to the hype?
Oh, my goodness. It's not often that I'm mincing words or having trouble putting sentences together, but this truly was spectacular. I've seen the sun's corona 4 times. It was very brief. It was 1 minute 43 seconds at our location, and yet we chose the most amazing spot you can possibly imagine. It's tough to see where we are. There's not a soul nearby. In the distance, a beautiful lake, rich mineral blue overhead, just absolutely clear skies. The wildfire smoke cleared at the last minute, and we saw the corona, the sun's atmosphere. And this one was particularly special and spiky because of how much solar activity, how much magnetism, chaos is ongoing on the sun's surface. And we also saw a prominence, this big fiery red thing shooting out the left side of the sun. It was unbelievable. That actually was a bright red in color thanks to excited hydrogen in the chromosphere of the sun. And, I'm a meteorologist. I've been a meteorologist a very long time. And as a scientist, you spend so much time focused on objective facts, and yet it's difficult to not be faithful when you see something with this incredible, ephemeral, fleeting beauty. The sun is 400 times wider than the moon, but the moon is 400 times closer. And for seconds on the minute, they can overlap in the tiniest, narrowest swath on Earth, only once in a given location, an average of 375 years. It's incredible to think that the Earth has been around 4.5 billion years. Humans have been around 200,000 years. We've only had the ability to forecast these things for the past 1,000, and only in the past 50 have we been able to fly to these things and be here for this. And the fact that I'm able to share this with so many friends, so many family, Jack behind the camera, my friend Austin, my friends down that way, my family's on the other side, it's the privilege of a lifetime.
All right, so you traveled from the US to Spain just for this?
Just for this. And the best part, other than the fact that my birthday is early tomorrow morning, is that we also have the Perseid meteor shower tonight. So for folks who just saw the eclipse, the eclipse is over. Where we are, the sun has gone down. But in just a little while, we're going to start seeing fireballs overhead. Green, red, orange, yellow, blue meteors. That's the Perseid meteor shower. Little bits of space dust about the size of a pebble whizzing through space at 37 miles per second. So like 55, 60-ish kilometers per second. So we get a meteor shower, too. It's just the most amazing 24 hours you can imagine. And in just a few hours, I turned 29.
What sort of crowd was up there, Matthew?
It was sort of, in the best way possible, the island of misfits. And I say that because we all know that I'm a little bit quirky. And my friends and my family, naturally, don't necessarily know what they're getting into when they board a minivan. Or 2 minivans, oh my goodness, that's a big bug. Or 2 minivans in my case, and fly halfway across the world and then drive it in the middle of nowhere onto a dam and then over the dam and up into the hills. And yet to share that with the people you care the most about is such a wonderful thing. I think 7 or 8 people I brought saw it for the first time and it brought them to tears. And of course, wear my heart on my sleeve and it brought me to tears, as always.
You see, I did want to ask you about that, because for those of us who aren't there, who aren't experiencing it, who maybe see on television, well, as we're seeing now, we're seeing replays of it from Iceland. You see the darkened sun, but everyone I've spoken to who has experienced one of these things talks about the feeling you get when you are there.
You use the perfect word, experience. You're not just seeing something. The landscape changes into something otherworldly. It feels like something that shouldn't exist. At first, it's foreboding as the light changes and darkens. But then when the corona emerges, that solar atmosphere splayed out behind the moon, spreading millions of kilometers into space, it's this unspeakable, ineffable beauty that just can't be put into words. It can't really be described. I've tried many times for many years. It's one of those things that you just have to see to understand and believe. Even my dad a few years ago, I dragged him up to see a solar eclipse. He doesn't like anything, me included sometimes, and yet he cried during a solar eclipse. That says something.
Okay, thanks for that. Meteorologist Matthew Capucci in northern Spain, thank you so much.
Thank you.